Hello, and welcome to our channel, MarshStream, your public performance broadcast platform. Please make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. You can also donate to our tip jar and support the arts and artists of MarshStream by clicking the link below in the description. Check out our website, themarsh.org, for all upcoming live performances. Now, enjoy the show.
Welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us today. It is Friday, February 26th, and we are about to close out the month. Thank you for joining us. I see Kathleen John, C-A-J. I'm C-Y-J. Hi, C-A-J. Hi, Helen A. I missed you last week. Ellie, great to see you back. Claudia, welcome. Geraldine, thank you for joining us. Kathleen, thank you for being here. Carol, Gracie, and Ashley, welcome. Good to see you this week. And Esther's coming in. So I'm in a little bit of a different space today, and I'm sure my voice is bouncing around. We have super high ceilings in this garage. But I have the other space being prepared for the show this weekend, and I didn't want to mess with any of the settings, so I decided we'd come down here in the gym where the stuff happens. All right, so let's get started. If you are on our email list, you know that today we are going to work on Oh, What a Beautiful Morning from Oklahoma. And I see, let's see. Oh, so the person who requested it hasn't made it in yet, but hopefully they will get here in time. All right, so we're going to just start with a little gentle warm-up today. This very simple yawn. Yawn. And you want it to feel like you're yawning. Here we go. Yawn. 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 As we're doing this yawning feeling, if you really feel that, what it does is it allows the larynx to be in this nice relaxed down, still in a neutral position, but it's relaxed down just a bit, which the voice likes. Let's keep going. If this gets too low, remember to go up an octave. Now we're going to go back up a bit. Welcome Susan T, or Suzanne T, and let's see, Lisa and Kenneth. Thank you for joining us today. Carol, I don't know if I said hello to you. Greetings. There we go. Think about that sound palette with yawn. Soft palate comes up. So in this next one, I want you to really take a good sleepy yawn on this one. Two more. If you need to go into falsetto, that's okay. If you're going into head voice, you should already be in head voice. If you are an assigned female larynx, you should already be in head voice. And then, yeah, if falsetto, if you need to go into falsetto, that's a good thing. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right, now let's come back to middle voice. We're going to bring our our voice back to middle voice by going like this. Until you find yourself right in the middle, like around your speaking voice. And now you say, good, yes. And when we do it, this time we're going to do it again, good, yes, but we're going to smile when we do it. The voice likes it when we smile. We bring energy into the pockets here, into what we call the mask. All right, let's do that again. Oh, sorry. No pitches, just good. Yes. All right, now let's take that idea, and this time we want to make sure our lips are just lightly touching their space inside of the mouth. The throat feels open as if you were drinking water. And we're going to do on a hum. Here we go. So you see my jaw's a little like a little unhinged. I really unhinge up here, right? Let's go. That's right, Kathleen. It should feel like a massage. Welcome, Lisa and Janet and Suzanne. Back up. Lighten up as we go higher. We lighten up so that we can get into our head voice, our upper register. We're lightening up so we can get into falsetto when we need to for the assigned male larynx. Sorry, and so if you're starting to feel like, oh, this is getting hard because we're going higher, if it's getting hard and you're feeling like, oh, I just can't keep my mouth closed anymore, let's go to either so a tongue trill, or you can go to an NG. In order to do the NG though, I have to really drop the jaw. All right, so it's either a tongue trill, an NG, or if you still like the hum, you can do the hum. 1, 2, ready. Last one. All right. Now, I don't know if you can feel this, but as we're doing these hums, you might start to feel a little bit of vibration here in such a way that if you have any congestion in this area, you start to feel it breaking up. That's another benefit of this exercise. Hello, I see Sharina joined us. Welcome. And let's see, a couple of other people popped in the room. Amelia, thank you for joining us. I think this is your first time being here. Thank you. All right. We were here. All right, so now we're going to go from the top. And I want you to feel like it's a shimmering, silvery web, spider web, and it's floating in the wind ever so gently. So to start start this, we have to make sure we're not carrying too much weight up, right, when we start. We also have to make sure the soft palate is lifted, the jaw is dropped, all right? We are floating the note. This is a money maker in opera, right? To float the note. Here we go. Let it drop back into chest whenever it's ready, but let it drop gently. Two more. That's a good sign, Carol, you're yawning. All right. Yes, we bring more oxygen to the brain and body. Thank you. All right, let's get our bodies moving. I don't have music for us today, but we will just be our own music. Our bodies are music, right? Okay, so here we go. We're gonna stand up if you can. If you need to do this activity in a chair, you can still do the arm movement. So we're doing a jack, just like a regular jack, and then when we come down, we're gonna go into a light jump. So if you're sitting in a chair doing your jack, you're gonna put both legs out to the side. When you do your jack, bring your arms up to the top. When you come back down, you're just going to punch into the air, like high, 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 like you're trying to punch the ceiling. That's your jump. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, ready, let's go. Jack and jump, jack and jump. Be very light on your toes so you don't hurt your knees. If you cannot jump, just do a little like this, like a little squat, all right? Yes, keep going. Give me 4 more. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good, very good. Jumping is like such a great way to get the heart rate up quickly. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I see people still coming in. Get your breath for a second. This time, we're going to do the jumping jacks that are the sideways, like old school aerobics. Let's see if you can see here. All right, so old school aerobics is, you remember this one? To the side. We're gonna do that one. All right, ready, 2, 3, here we go. Give me 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Very good. I saw Sharina doing the modified version. Excellent, because I forgot to tell you, modify anytime we're doing a jumping motion, we can always just step it. Step. Yes, okay. We're getting our breath back under us. And then, oh, that's awesome. Yay, CAJ. All right. We're going to do one balance movement. So when your breath is ready, and we can do this, like put our hands on top of our heads just to catch our breath. It opens up the rib cage, allows that oxygen to really come in. And when you feel like, okay, I can control my breathing, then we're gonna go into a stance where you lift your right leg up. Let's see if you can't. So, here we go. All right, so I'm here. My knee is coming up. My foot is flexed, comme ça, like this. All right, so we're gonna hold it. We're going to bring our arms up, hold. All right, let's count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you feel your ankles kind of moving around, that means you're working those small muscles. That's what we want. And that's about 10. And now, let's do that same side again. Okay, we're doing it 3 times. Here we go. Ready? I know you can't see my face. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You all look amazing. I don't see anybody like toppling over. You can do this in a seat as well, right? So you want to make sure that your weight is evenly distributed on your sits bones if you are sitting. And as we are standing, we're thinking about kind of the same thing with our hips, our core. We want to pull that core tight. We want to almost feel like we're grounded here and not as much on the floor. If we are grounded and tucked in here, we're going to have our balance on the ground. All right, last time for this same leg. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep your foot flexed. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Next, other leg. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Flex those glutes while you do this. 9, 10. That'll add an extra bonus to this exercise. All right, let's do it again. Flex. We're flexing the ankle. We are pulling in the abdominals. We are flexing, or we are tightening, compressing our glutes. Oh yeah. This is probably about 10 here and down. Last one. I hope you're starting to feel those muscles fire up. Let's go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got it. You got it. You got it. 9, 10. Very good. Very good. All right. We'll come back to a little exercise in a bit. Excellent. So let's do a, actually, let's do this. I'm going to share screen. Oh yeah, I'm allowed to there. Okay. So I'm going to pull up the music, What a Beautiful Morning, and we'll start to sing through it in as if it were a vocalise. This is another way that you can practice without expending a ton of vocal energy. Like, let's say I'm learning a song and I really want to focus on it, but I don't want to spend a lot of energy just, constantly going over the same thing over and over and making my voice feel super tired. So how can I learn this but still take care of my voice? So a great way to do it is just like this. So we have our melody here. But instead of singing the words, we can take any of the syllables, the phonemes that we have been using before on our vocalises, such as we can take a vowel, E, U, O, A. We can take a hum, like we were just doing, right? We can take the hum, the NG. We can do lip trills. All right, so let's try this on lip trills. That's a great voice saver. So let's see. This is in 3/4, so it has a waltz feeling. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we come in on beat 2. So 1, 2, 3, 1. What did I just? And that is the first part. That's like the verse, and then we get to the wonderful chorus or refrain. Let's go back over that. I'm going to make this just a little bit smaller. All right, here we go. This is our starting pitch. We come in on beat 2. So 1, 2, 3, 1. Now here we go. 1, 2, and that is the melody. And then it just repeats a number of times. So when I'm putting this in front of you, I'm not expecting that everybody reads music. One of the things that I love about teaching at Cal is in my group voice classes, I get students from every part of campus, and some have a lot of background, a great extensive background in music, and so they read. And then we have others who've never seen sheet music at all, but they have learned how to sing music, just from hearing. That's the rote tradition. And so I'm putting this here, but it's not to say, well, you should know how to do this. It's to say this is just one of the ways that you can learn music. And here's a little trick. This is like just a really quick washing over of how to look at a piece of music. If you've never read music before, when you see these things, these are called notes. These are the music notes. They have little circles with stems on them. If you're trying to figure out how is the melody going to move, you can look at the contour of how it falls on what we call the staff. So this starts here, and then it starts to walk down almost by step. It is by step here. And then it goes up, back to where it started, and then we have another step down and a step up. And so if you just look at how it rises and falls, if you see a big jump, then your voice is going to make a big jump, right? And then if it's just they're pretty close together, then your voice is not going to have to do a lot of jumping around. And then one of the cool moments in the song is where we have all of this intensity building up. Oh, sorry. Oh, and then we're just really trying to get to. So it's a wonderful moment, and we're going to focus on this for a second when we get back to it. All right, so now let's go back through the melody. This time we'll do it by rote for those of you who want to listen. So we'll sing a phrase and then you sing it back, or you can read along. All right, so first phrase is, there's a bright golden haze on the meadow. And where you see this, we hold this for 3 beats, the O of meadow. I want you to cut this a little bit short so that you can get a good breath. So breath goes right here, and then you say, there's a bright golden haze on the meadow, right? All right, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. Breathe. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. All right, let's go back. Oh, I was supposed to do it repeated. Okay, let's do that again. This is so easy, right? It's very much like a spiritual. I don't know if any of you have ever thought about this piece. Yeah, I see you, CA. I see you, CHA. So the cool thing about this piece is where it sits in the show is it's the very first song. What other theater piece has the very first song introduced in a similar kind of way, this lilting thing that just, it like flourishes and flourishes and flourishes. Does anybody have an idea? It's something that crosses a couple of genres. Sometimes they're like, is it opera? Is it musical theater? What might that be? I see some chat, so let me check, make sure I'm not missing. Sound of Music. Oh, I hadn't thought of that one. So the one that I am thinking of is, you got it. Who said it? Esther. Yes, Porgy and Bess. Yes. So that folk song-like melody, right? And we know with Porgy and Bess, Summertime was the opening lullaby. And it has that, Porgy and Bess was written in a way to musically represent the Southern African American music expression. So that folk song kind of thing. So yes, Summertime, and Oh What a Beautiful beautiful morning have similar musical properties. Okay, and purposes to start off the show. All right, enough talking. Let me get back to this music. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 1. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. Sing it again. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. Next is almost exactly the same, but just a little different. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. So instead of going meadow, now we go meadow. Now, which of those two phrases, 1 or 2, feels like it's an ending? 2, that's right. So 2 is the one that is a closing, and the second one is an opening. So it makes you want to continue on to the next phrase. All right, now let's put those two together. 1, 2, 3, 1. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. Breathe. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. Breathe. Next is the corn is as high as an elephant's eye. So this is like, so it's gently rocking us all the way to that top note, right? So here it goes again. 1, 2, 3. You come in on beat 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. The corn is as high as an elephant's eye. And we hold that. We make the audience wait in suspense. And then we sing the one that ends up being mostly one note, right? And it looks like it's climbing clear up to the sky. And it looks like it's climbing clear up to the sky. Rhythm, everything is just straight ahead in this piece, right? So let's do that. And it looks. 1, you come in on beat 3. 1, 2, 3, 1. And it looks like it's climbing clear up to the sky. Now, when you say this line, I want you to have all of this wonder in your voice. Oh my goodness, it's just a glorious morning. And all of that wonder, I want you to also listen to how the piano, I know I did this, I played it before, but there's this interesting thing. We are going to sing the same note from looks all the way through sky, but we can allow the harmony underneath to impact how we sing it, right? So you go, looks like it's, that's very consonant, right? There's no tension there. It looks like it's climbing. We have a little bit of tension now. We've introduced another note. Climbing clear up to the sky. So what's happening is inside of this chord, we have basically this E flat thing happening. And then on the bottom note of the chord is what keeps changing. It goes. And that just is, that's our leading tone to our tonic, our home key. So what is home key? That's the key that it's in. It's in E flat major. And all of this is just getting us to be feeling more intense. And then we want to go, oh, what a beauty, right? All right, so every time you hear that harmony change, I want you to think about how can you change, and we're going to do it this way. We're going to have a thought. It's going to be like, oh, I didn't see how the sunlight hits the trees. Oh, it's going higher than I thought. Oh, what golden orange, like 3 different things that you can think of with each of these. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, actually, give us 4. Ba, ba. So that we are compelled to say with such wonder, oh, what a beauty, right? Okay, so let's go back. We're going to go build our way up to that. Let's go back to the beginning. All right. So 1, 2, 3, take the second verse, and it says all the sounds. Oh no, all the cattle. 1, 2, 3, 1. All the cattle are standing like statues. All the cattle are standing like statues. They don't turn their heads as they see me ride by. But a little brown maverick is blinking her eye. Ready? Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. We have a third verse. All right, well. All the sounds of the earth are like music. Oh, yes. All the sounds of the earth are like music. The breeze is so busy, don't miss a tree. And an old weeping willow is laughing at me. Ready? Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my... Now we're going to this ending here. Oops, sorry. Way, then we go. Oh, what a then we have two options. We can go beautiful day, or CAJ, I hear you already. Oh, what a beautiful day. All right, so if you want to go high, take it high. If you want to go low, all right, let's go back over it. I'm going to stop sharing now, and then Mr. Producer, have you already put the lyrics in the chat? If not, yep, they're already there. So if you can go back to the lyrics there, and I'm going to pull up a track. I'm so far away from the computer today. All right. Thank you so much. As I'm pulling this up, if you don't know about the show that I'm doing this weekend, tomorrow and Sunday, I would so love to have you come. It's a show that really honors the tradition of the spiritual, and I'm having so much fun with the characters. My aunt is going to be in there, my aunt from Mississippi, and her grandfather, who was a slave, is going to be in the show. And I have a couple of my professors who are going to be in the show, all played by me. And we're going to have some great music all throughout. My pianist, Ben Flint, is providing the accompaniment tracks. So it's just we're going to have a really good time. And my hope is that we will all embrace the spiritual, not just as a music of Black people. It is an American people's music, right? It's actually a world music, but it's not just something that only African Americans can sing. We all can embrace it. I think many of us appreciate it, but sometimes we might be a little hesitant to step in and start singing it because maybe we don't want to offend, or maybe we feel like, well, should I sing the old Negro dialect? But it's just like Brahms and Mozart. We go and we sing in German and Italian, so it's the same kind of thing. All right, so I'm talking and not really getting this going here. All right. All righty, here we go. I think, tell me if you can hear this. Where is my sound? Oh. Oh, can't see you. Can you hear that okay? All right. So here we go. You can hear the melody is being played high in the heart. All right, so here we go. Oh, and I actually, if I share screen, you can see the lyrics and that'll help you as well. Let's do that. Share screen. And let me make sure I'm not missing anything. I don't think I'm missing anything in the chat. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for providing that information, Brian. Okay, here we go. And I'll just stay close to you. Here we go. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. The corn is as high as an elephant eye, and it looks like it's climbing clear up to the sky. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. All right, here we go. All the cattle are standing like statues. All the cattle are standing like statues. They don't turn their heads as they see me ride by. But a little brown maverick is winking her eye. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. All the sounds of the earth are like music. Can you hear it? All the sounds of the earth are like music. And the breeze is so busy, it don't miss a tree. And an old weeping willow is laughing at me. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Oh, what a beautiful day. All right, how did you do? How did you do? All right, does anybody have any questions? You want to ask a question maybe about breathing or anything, maybe how to access some of the notes? Any questions?
I have a question about like the starting with the B, because I'm so I was learning this song actually at some point, but with like starting with the A, like musically in my ear, and so I'm like trying to adjust to being one step higher.
So I'm guessing that you probably just had a different key. So what you can think of is, let's see, if so the key of the song is E flat major. So if you can find this, like when you hear the music, if you can always find this note, that's the tonic. And then you can count by steps up to the fifth number. So if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's the pitch that you'll start on. So let's all go through that practice. So what I'll do is I'll play the music, and let's just, without even looking at the words, let's see if we can listen for that as tonic and then count up 5 steps. And these are little tricks that we do because sometimes music is very complex and it's hard to find, especially if it's like contemporary music, it's hard to figure out well, where am I supposed to start? Right? I know. See, AJ, you are clearly a musician and singer. All right, so let's go and try that exercise. Oh, what? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Just takes it a second to play. Can you hear it? All right, so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's go back. Let's do it one more time. Let's see. See if I can figure out what instrument might have it. Okay. All right. No, sorry. So you'll hear this, and that first note that you hear, it's like string sound. So that first that's tonic, and then you count, say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, let's all do it one more time. So we have just about 4 seconds. Here we go. You can hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. How did that work, Caesar? Was that helpful?
I don't think I fully understand like what that means. Are what is tonic?
Okay, so let's say, you know, when you're driving home, you know where home is. Like this is like the home note. We call it tonic, but it's like the home pitch that we say, what key is it in? It's in this key. That pitch is E flat. So it's in the key of E flat major. And even if you didn't know what tonic was, or like you never heard that word, your ear is going to be drawn to tonic in most like mainstream music. You're going to say, oh yeah, I know where, like when the song ends, it's probably going to end on this note. And that would most likely be tonic. What you hear is that home note, that home pitch. And then we use that home pitch as a reference point. So we can say, if I need to find out where this song starts, my reference point is going to be home, that home pitch. And I can use home pitch as 1. So home is 1, and then I'm just going to go up the steps. Oh, that's cool imagery. So, you know, I'm at home, and I'm going to go up the steps to another level in my house, right? And that's where your first pitch is. So when we listen to the intro, we hear there's a string line that goes, it just takes it so long to get there. Da, 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 da. And so that da, that first pitch of that da, 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 da figure is the home pitch. So if home pitch is 1, we step up. So just use your intuitive musical ear to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's all do that together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's how you can find your first. Oh, I see you look like you're catching it there. So that's how you can find your first pitch to sing. All right, so before we go, because I said I'm going to keep class a little shorter today, let's go back and sing it again. So when we get to the end, let's do everything. So we have one way, we have 2 ways we can sing it, but one way is everything's going my way. Right, and so you end here. I'm not looking at the music. Everything's going my way. Or everything's going my way. And if we sing those at the same time, we'll have just a quick moment of harmony, and then we'll end in unison, but in octaves. All right, so let's try singing each of those, and you pick the one that you like. So the lower one goes, everything's for those of you who want to end on the low tonic. And then for those who want to end on the higher tonic, everything's going my way. All right, so let's put them together. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and everything's going my way. So is there Here we go. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. The corn is as high as an elephant's eye, and it looks like it's climbing clear up to the sky. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. All the cattle are standing like statues. All the cattle are standing like statues. They don't turn their heads as they see me ride by. But a little brown maverick is winking her eye. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. All the sounds of the earth are like music. All the sounds of the earth are like music. The breeze is so busy, it don't miss a tree. And an old weeping willow is laughing at me. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. Can we split? Oh, what a beautiful day. Oh, yay. Thank you so much for singing this with me. I wish we could actually hear each other. We so appreciate you. The Marsh appreciates you. And just thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend. And I will see you in March. Love to everyone.